Hi folks, we're just going to talk about one or two more issues and then we're going to close in the next video about marriage. One of the great things that causes marriages to split up is money and issues about money. So you've got to ask yourselves your attitude to money and what you're going to be doing and planning about money. Alright? First thing is you need to be organised about your finances. If you're both working and money's coming in and you've been married, you might be tempted sorry, what I mean is you got to think about how you're going to organise that money in a right way. That the money that's coming in is for the family. It's a couple. It's not individuals, it's couples. What can happen is you both got salaries coming in and one person's paying all the bills through their bank account, and then another person has a bank account, their own bank account, and they give some of their wage to the household, but then they keep some of their wage. It's better if you both have a joint account and that you pool all your money together, alright, and realise that the money is for the marriage and the family. That you haven't got your individual little accounts for your own little things. You're together, you're a team. So that's a problem. It's a problem if someone in the marriage, or both of you in the marriage, think that you both got your own wage and you keep your wage and just give you give half your wage to paying the bills of the house. That's going to cause tension, because what will happen is someone will spend some of their salary and the other person will get resentful because maybe they paid more of the bills with their salary and they'll get frustrated. So you've got to try and work out how you're going to manage the money together. I think that you're better off having a joint account and the money all being pulled together and the bills being paid from there, and maybe having separate accounts with just a little bit of ready cash in for emergencies on either side, but a one joint account where all the money goes in, and a saving account that's a joint account as well. The other thing is you need to have a plan about your money and be wise about how you use your money. If you're a spouse that is indulgent, that you go off and you buy yourself a dress, or you go off and buy yourself a watch or whatever that's expensive, and you're finding it hard to pay the bills, then the other partner's going to get upset. So you've got to be very, very careful about how you conduct yourself with money. You've got to really think about it and organise it wisely. So you need to decide who's the best to handle money, who's the most gifted in the team. Maybe it's the husband or maybe it's the wife, but one of you should have some kind of know-how how to deal with money. If you both are useless at dealing with money, then you've got problems. You've got to offset that by really planning hard about the management of your money. If you're really bad with money, both of you really need to offset that by working hard, making sure that you're organised about how you use your money and manage your money. But if there's someone in the marriage that can manage the money, let them get on with it if that's their gift. Alright? But money is a big worry when you can't pay the bills, and bills are hard to pay, and you've got to work overtime. It can be a very, very stressful time in the marriage. You've got to be aware that these are stressful times, and encourage each other, support each other. Know that God will supply all your need. He will meet your need as a couple. but make sure that you use the money in consultation with each other, that you both know what you're going to spend, why you're going to spend it, and if you both have planned it and work it out together, then that will help to stop any upset and any division within the marriage about money. If you both are planning it, if say one of you is really good at dealing with money, you sit down with your other spouse and say, right, this is what I think we should be doing here, and you've got pocket money here, or you've got we've got to pay the gas bill here, this, and you sit down and you work it out together. So there's not going to be any surprises. If the wife suddenly buys a settee of £500 or £2,000 and turns up with it, you're not going to be taken aback, because you've both planned. So it's about planning. It's about managing your money wisely. Ask someone in the church who's good at managing money to help you if you're not very good. But just letting your finances spin out of control, letting each other do what you want with the money, is a recipe for misunderstanding, a recipe for conflict, and a recipe for stress, untold stress. So that's my advice to you, okay? Is organize your money in a very wise way. Organize it as a team. Let the person who's good with money deal with it. If you're not good at dealing with money, work harder at it as a team and get some help from someone in the church, okay? If you're in debt, you need to manage your money wisely. Then don't try and live out your means. You can't do the things that you used to do. Be very careful. Alright? If you're paying your mortgage and you're trying to pay your mortgage, you've got responsibilities for that. Right? You can't be going off on these big holidays and coming back and finding you're in a crisis, can't pay your mortgage. You've got to live within your means. And you've got to think of each other with your money. You can't use that money for yourself. It's for you as a team, as a family. Alright? So those are my thoughts. Money can be a big problem in a marriage, but it can be managed if you manage it well. Think it through, work together as a team. Alright? Thank you for listening. Take care.